Hi Capricorn, it's Viv from Wisdom Released. This is your week ahead reading from Monday the 18th to Sunday the 24th of June 2018. I'm using Lo Scarabeo and I'll be pulling 8 cards, one for an overall theme of the week and then one for every day of the week, Monday through Sunday. So here's your central theme, the 10 of Cups. So the overall theme for the week is the 10 of Cups. So overall there's a real sort of benevolent, happy feeling carrying you through the week, and certainly by the end of the week, from what I can see from the spread, that this is definitely how you feel. There's a lot to be grateful for, a lot to celebrate, a lot to be thankful for, and overall you're really connected with your health and well-being, and yes, general feeling of gratitude. On Monday though, it may not feel like that. On Monday may have you feeling a little bit robbed, a little bit cheated. You could be, I'm drawn by the colour of the clouds in the background there, that this to me feels like you're really quite upset about a particular situation. Perhaps something has not turned out quite how you expected. Maybe something has ended sooner than you thought. Perhaps somebody's taken advantage. And taken more from you than you expected. I'm also drawn by the tents in the background, which to me suggests that it's temporary. It's a temporary construction in your mind. So this is something that you are going to get over, and something that you'll have a different perspective about. The 2 swords here that are left in this deck, the 2 of Swords points to like a truce. So I think once you get over whatever it is that's been taken away, what's been taken without your permission, maybe it's somebody that's not been altogether truthful, there is a truce that you will feel settled about it in the not too distant future. Tuesday has you in a bit of a philosophical mood, so you are going within and maybe asking some questions of yourself. Whatever the situation was on Monday, I think the feeling with this card is that you are looking within and asking yourself, could I have done anything differently? Was it my fault? Had I acted differently? Had I said something different? Would this have happened in the way that it's happened? It's a day where you're taking responsibility for your part, but I do hope and encourage you to be fair. Don't be too hard on yourself. So Tuesday is a day where you are looking within. Wednesday feels like you're still carrying the burden of what happened on Monday, but it's something that you're overcoming. You know, you've not got far to go now before you can release this burden, and I think by the time you get to the end of Wednesday that you'll have really come to terms and got over the situation on Monday. Thursday has a feeling of balance to it. It feels like balance is restored in your head mentally and in the environment as well. Perhaps you've had a conversation with the person who created this situation on Monday that you were upset with, and the air has been cleared. Sometimes having a being in conflict with somebody is never comfortable. I'm certainly not a person who enjoys conflict. I know there are people out there that are up for a fight all the time. That's not really me. I don't know whether that's you, but my feeling is it's not. But sometimes, like a forest fire is not a bad thing. It feels challenging to deal with at the time, but at the end of the day, balance is restored, and new growth, new understanding, new things come through that are beneficial, that benefit everybody. So this has a feeling of balance being restored, and there's a feeling of whatever it is that happened earlier on in the week, it was meant to happen, maybe to create a new level of understanding. Friday has a real feeling of celebration about it. Yay, thank God it's Friday. It feels good to have gotten over the consternation of earlier on in the week, and you're in a mood to celebrate. There's a sense of relief, and thank goodness that's over with, and a sense of although it's not an ace card, it does feel like there's a new beginning here. So a new level of understanding that creates a sense of stability and security. On Saturday, this is an ace. This is the Ace of Wands, and it feels like a day full of inspiration. And it also feels like a joyous day as well. You're creative, you're full of ideas, and the people around you are spontaneous and full of fun. And this really feels like a day where you are really enjoying who you are. You feel really comfortable in your skin. You're enjoying the ideas that are coming to you. If you're starting something new, if you're starting a new project and setting off in a new direction, then it feels like success is around, and there's growth here. I'm drawn by the colour of the clouds around the hands there. It feels very very positive, very vivid. Whatever's coming to you today is very clear and very vivid, and very enjoyable. Sunday is a continuation of Saturday. There's lots of clarity here with the Sun card. The figure here, the prince, is holding the sword high aloft, and the sword is all about truth and clarity. There's a real feeling here of relief. The week's over. There's new understanding. It feels like you've learnt something about yourself. It feels like you've learnt something about the people that you were dealing with as well. And in the future, you'll know you're much better equipped how to tackle this problem. Perhaps that's something to do with the inspiration that struck on Saturday. You know, you're much better equipped. You now know what the warning signs are to look for, and how to deal with it. So overall, Capricorn, it feels like a really positive week, much to learn, inspiration to strike, things working out, and a feeling of stability and clarity. So I hope that's resonated. I hope that's been of use to you. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you tune in again soon. And until then, take care.